You are about to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, yo, yo. Papa Grizz 56. Hey, yeah. Hey, viral guy. What's new? What's up? What's up, Buttercup? How you doing? How you doing there? Nostrovia. I sure did. Runs like a piece of shit. They had to jump it. The batteries. I mean, we told them when we took it in, it needed a battery. They haven't even replaced the fucking battery in it. Okay? They had to keep jumping it until it warmed up. Mama said there was no power whatsoever. Haley came home and I opened the lid. She looked at me and she said, "That's the same engine." I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "The markings on the engine." But I can't prove it. To me, it looks the same. They sent it out of there with a fucking dead battery. You know, the guy, holier than thou, talking all this religious shit. That's why I don't like organized religion, because they're a bunch of bullshitters. He knew it was for a young girl, my daughter, and it had to be saved. He's worked at it for 3 months. Couldn't even put in a new battery. Hell, that's $100 he could have charged me. You know, the man wants to make money. Hell yeah. I got to find somebody who's going to be able to go underneath it, check the motor mounts underneath it, where it butts up to the transmission, and see how much rust is on these bolts. See if they really did exchange the engine, because my memory, same engine. It doesn't look like it was clean. It looks scaly like the old one did. I'm sorry. The only thing that looks new was a mount from the firewall to the top of the engine. Maybe that's the motor mount he replaced. See if there's any, see if there's any motor mounts underneath. If the damn rust on the bolt. See, I know how to look for, if somebody's lying or not. I think he's lying. I can't prove it. I should have took pictures of everything, but I didn't. My bad. I couldn't get into it because the seats are all electric and they wouldn't move. That's how dead the battery was. You had nothing. Not even a click. At least when it was over here, it went click, 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 click. Battery died. Sat there since March 11th. Well, I'm not even going to go from March 11th because of the Rona. So from the end of April, or May, the end of May, till here, the end of August, they couldn't figure out and needed a battery also. They were going to release it without a battery in it. Well, you tell Antifa and BLM to come on over. Okay. When they meet the bull, they'll know. I got several Tauruses. 357 Magnum, couple 9mm. Yeah, I got a few bulls. Sure, send them over. They won't walk over me. Hello, Ms. Lee. But I gotta find somebody I can really trust to crawl under the car or put the car up and check the boats, take pictures of them so I could see if they really did replace the engine. Right now I swear on my mama's grave and daddy's grave and my kids' lives that they did not do nothing hardly to that engine. I'm sorry. Oh, no trolls are scaring me. Antifa, burn, loot, mayhem, they don't scare me. Burn, loot. I used to say murder, but now I say mayhem. Because you say murder and YouTube don't like it. So it's burn, loot, mayhem. It's very stressful. And I just hope their end of the computers work, because we had a problem with K-12 at their school or whatever. Their main computer was crashing and you couldn't get on to get to work. And this went on for a couple weeks, and I took the kids out of it and put them back into regular school. Oh, hell no! I ain't kissing no black man's feet. No, I won't. Or else. What are they gonna do? Tickle my ass with a feather? Come on. You're talking to the wrong man. I bow down to nobody. I don't even bow down for God. That's my choice. He's a human being just like we are. Jesus. I don't bow for Jesus. He was an ordinary man like me. No superpowers. His daddy, God, had all the powers. You must be a friggin' crackhead. Believe that bullshit. I don't have a JJ between my legs. And be 20. Oh, hell yeah. If I find out they didn't, I mean, like I said, right now I am not saying for sure, but I'm almost positive they replaced hardly nothing on the engine. I'm going to have the water pump. You know, you get a new water pump and that thing's going to be, you know, nice and clean. And if it ain't, strawberries and beans. I got to talk to relatives and find somebody who I can trust to go underneath, take pictures for me, so I could tell. Hello, Philip. I've been trying to get a hold of the guy who worked on my Trailblazer, but he ain't answering, so hey, I'd pay him $100 or $150 just come up, check it out, and then tow it back if it costs too much. But he doesn't seem to want to pick up, so hey, I ain't gonna bother with him. I take it for what he did on my car. I'm doing great. Family's doing great. If I could prove that they didn't do shit, I'm going to sue them. Guy goes to me, all he needs is a couple more days. He's had 2.5 weeks to fix this vacuum. And I go to him, you know, when you told me I told him face to face, I said, when you told me $300, I thought that was kind of crazy. I looked it up, and right up here, up the road here at the auto parts store, you know, $39, and they have them in stock. Well, we're talking about getting it straight from Volvo. Hello, the real Mark. And welcome. It's going good. I mean, it's hard to trust people. Auto repair shops. They want to stick it to you. Stick it to you. I got to find out where it's at. I got to Google it and find out where it's at. Normally it's on the right side. You have a release valve over on the left side it's like a tire valve. You release the pressure. Then you take it off on the right-hand side of the driver's side of the engine. And you got to be quick because gas is going to spill out. But this one, the year I know about working on, it ain't like that. So I got to find out where it's at. Time to bring cookies and cakes. BLM. Burn. Loot. Mayhem. What are they gonna do to me? Burn, loot, mayhem. I live in a brick house. See, so far outside on my wall, it's brick. It ain't gonna burn. Sorry. They tried to get in. Oh well. There you go, Mark. 2020. Trump. Yeah. Correct. Chavo. All lives matter. Correct. Correct the mundo. I've been yelling that for 3-4 years since Obama's group started it. Some demos of an Obama group started it when he was in office his last 4 years. Yeah. Burn, loot, mayhem. Burn, loot, mayhem. You watch the videos of all the protests and all this. It's these young white chicks. You don't see no black people hardly ever. It's all these young whiteys. Why? They don't know what, they can't feel what a black person's going through, just like a black man can't feel what I'm going through. Oh, yeah. I showed there. Here. We first turn on the phone. We go over here. We go, checky, checky, checky. Okay, Ray the Rebel. Ray the Rebel Live. It's gonna come up your ugly photographs. I choose one. And here we go. We're gonna tap it one time. Right there. It says block user. So you're not blocked. You're not blocked. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Why don't you go? I'll blow up my tire. No, they're white women. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Why don't you go out and suck on my tire?
I'll be happy to block her.
You can block that one if you want. It ain't the real one. Ray the Rebel Live is not blocked. Well, probably is, Mark. I don't know. Obama sure in the hell was. And, yeah, the daddy and his son weren't. Neither one were good. Clintons weren't no damn good. I mean, yeah. I mean, me, my age, I got Eisenhower. He was pretty damn good. John F. Kennedy was pretty good. Lyndon Johnson sucked. Nixon was good. He just got caught. Sure he was. And he wasn't even a United States citizen. No, I'm not that old. Jimmy Carter wasn't too bad. He was a demo rat. Ronald Reagan sucked. George Bush Sr. sucked. That's why he only won one election. He couldn't get reelected. Carter's won 2 elections, 8 years. They sucked. Then George Bush Jr., oh my God, he swallowed. Then we had Obama. He took it every which way, swallowed and spit. And then we got Trump. Trump is halfway decent. He's better than anything in the past. Since 1980. So in the past 40 years, you've had, let's see, Reagan 2 terms, Bush 1, the other are Clinton's 2, baby Bush 2, Obama 2. Yeah, past 20 years, Donnie's the best. I'm sorry. I just call him the way I see him. Like I said, I voted for Obama. I figured change is good. He might do something. And he did nothing. And his second term, I didn't vote for him. I'm sorry. I never voted for none of the Bushes. I voted for Reagan the first term. Second term, I didn't vote for him. Clintons, I voted for them the first term. Second term, I didn't. George Sr., I didn't vote for him at all. George Jr., I didn't vote for him at all. It's dangerous as pneumonia if you got a low immune system, okay? Maybe a little bit more dangerous than pneumonia if you got a low immune system. Other than that, I don't think it's as bad as what you're saying. I think their statistics are wrong. That's like they say, probable. They add the, like so many dead, so many probable deaths. But then they add them all together and that's your figure. Well, that's like I say, a horse is going to win the Kentucky Derby, probably. So do I put him as the winner? No, you have to wait till the race is won. And whoever the winner is, probable meaning maybe, maybe not. But they're adding those to the statistics. I've seen a lot of people, doctors, saying this flu shot has something to do with the corona. People who's had the flu shots are more going to catch the Rona easier. Sure. People in automobile accidents. The Rona. I've seen it. My sister-in-law living in Oklahoma. She had a massive heart attack and died. They tried to put Rona on her death certificate. My brother, even though he was divorced, fought it. And they have on it, she had no symptoms. She grabbed her chest one day, they took her to the hospital, said she's in, cardiac arrest or whatever, and then she had a major heart attack, which killed her instantly. And they're trying to say Rona. Hey, Panther, what's up? My dog died of old age and they said Rona. Believe me, it's going around. I've only heard about one dog having the Rona. And they said they think it was Rona. What? His job's still coming after you. What? What do you mean by that? Hey, Bo Duke. Oh. Shit. He's coming after me. Yeah. I doubt it. I mean, they're trying to say everything is the Rona. He's the Rona. He's a virus. No, more like a plague. What's up, y'all? How's that sweet little Daisy Duke doing? Now I gotta, this weekend, try to find me, I gotta find somebody to look at that car. Because I'll bet everything I own, that engine has not been replaced. Yeah, you go to doctor. Hey, you have jock itch. You go to doctors. That's Roner. Diet Dr. K. See if I can monetize this. Normally I haven't been able to monetize nothing. Hey. Wow. I don't know if it's a vacuum. They're saying the vacuum sensor switch, the turbo that goes into turbo vacuum switch. If I can find it, I can replace it. It's only about yay big. It has a clip for a wire that's on this little white clip that clips in, and it has a little black vacuum hose. It's very simple to replace. I was showing Haley some shit. Oh, you do know about cars. I've worked on the cars a long time. Shit, I used to help my dad at 8 years old work on cars. He could take a Ford engine, put it in a Chevy, or a Chevy engine, put it in a Ford, and make either one run. He died when I was 11. I worked at some garages, automobile, Bill Doherty Chevrolet. I worked there a little while as a mechanic's helper. I don't know what it is. Well, I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell it is. I should get one of those little meters and hook it up. See if it's vacuum. You know, we told him at the beginning we're buying it for our 16-year-old daughter. God be safe. 3 months of working on it, they can't even change the friggin' battery. The battery is shot to hell. When we got the car, it looked like the tires were new. These don't look like, they look a little worn. No, I'm your aunt. Aunt Papa Grizz. But I ain't worried about it. They still got good treads on them. Okay, but it's the engine. Under the hood, it looks the same. The engine's all scaly and pitted, like, you know, like a used engine. You know, you go to a junkyard and you see one on scale. Don't they clean them up when they recondition them? You know, would they be like still scaly and all? And that's how I remember this engine with the markings on it and all. And they're still there. Oh, hell, I don't know how many miles. Supposedly they put an engine in with 180,000 miles.
Well, the thingy, the hoohickey thingy,
Yeah.
said 150.
150. Okay, originally it has 150,000 miles. The engine they put in it was supposed to be 180,000 miles. Okay, Bo, you take good care. Yeah, my Trailblazer only has 85,000 on it. Has the Flex hit 100 yet?
Huh?
Has the Flex hit 100 yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we bought the Flex, it only had 40,000. So in what, 4 to 6 years is 60,000 Mama's put on it about? I don't know. I don't count how many cigarettes I smoke. You got a problem with that? It just got back to me, Sir Trozen. Oh, sorry to hear. When's the funeral there, Randy? Yeah. Yeah. The odometer says 150-some-thousand. The engine they put in, it says on the paper 180,000. I wouldn't care if it had 200,000 if it ran right. This thing's boom, 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 like it's missing bad. That could be the vacuum, but it sounds to me like I'm gonna need a valve job. Oh, you missed your own funeral. God dang, Randy. I missed all of mine. I've died several times. I gotta find somebody who can... I can't get under it. I could tell Haley where to look, but I doubt if she could find it. The motor mounts and on to get pictures. You gotta make sure you have good lighting. Yep, you did, Randy. Sorry to hear about that, brother. No, nobody on Craigslist. What are you laughing at, Mom?
John's already put 2 videos up.
John's already put 2 videos up. Hey, here, put up a 3rd one. Me flipping you off. Not yet. Viagra overdose. They could close the casket lid then. Bang, bang, bang. What? What's wrong, Mama?
I'm not just looking at this.
Oh.
Bunch of shit. They have to get a weed whacker over there, cut it down so that they close the lid. I'm gonna call him. Oh yeah, nothing. The driver's side mirrors broke. Nothing on it was fucked up, but the mirror has, like somebody hit it with something. I don't know, a BB or something. They got signs there. We're not responsible for your car being stolen or damaged. Well, yes, you are. It's in your care. That's a sign 80s they got rid of. You can't say that. If you're doing a service to somebody's car, you take their car in as yours, they're responsible for it. That's what they're going to ask him. I'm going to ask him, why didn't you put a battery in it? You know, we wanted it for a young girl that, yeah. Yeah, we had chicken patties.
The breaded chicken patties, I only had 2 patties. I ain't hungry. I'm pissed. I don't want to eat a lot. Mama made the girls chicken patties and french fries. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice it. I didn't know nothing about the mirror until Mom said, well, they broke Haley's mirror. I go, what? And I looked over, yeah. I know what you meant. And their sign don't mean shit to me. No habla English. I can't read English. I read guacamole. Honestly, the car looks worse than what I got it. $200 I paid for the car. I knew it needed work. Okay. They said they put a new motor, a new turbo charger, and I paid over $3,200, $3,300 for it. 35, somewhere around there. Over $3,000 for it. Almost 35 to get it fixed. And it's taken them since it's been in the shop on a rack from the end of May to, I guess, today. I told them I'm coming to get it. They couldn't even pull it out to the front. They told us it was still in the backyard. We went back there. I couldn't move the seats. Electronics wouldn't work. Mama got in and tried to start it up because she's a hell lot skinnier than me. $2,000. And it won't start. Nothing. No click, 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 click. Nothing. At least when we had it over here, it would go click, 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 click. And I knew the battery was low or going bad. They've had it since March 10th, 11th, something like that. Yeah, I understand. Okay, the Corona, March, April, to the end of May. End of May, they said, oh, it'll be done by this weekend. Then, oh, we need this part between the engine and transmission. Oh, we need a turbocharger. They charged me 80 cents for spark plugs. Really? 80 cents a piece for the spark plugs. For my Trailblazer, I paid almost $2 a piece for. Something like that. It was a lot more, a little bit more. Oh, no. I got it here in my yard now. Mama drove it home. Hardly no power. The engine sounds like it's missing on 2 cylinders. I don't know what to say. I gotta find somebody. I swear it's the same engine, same turbocharger. But I have to get somebody to look at the bolts and tell. Now, the turbocharger. Now, I remember it having some bolts up top. On the tip of the bolt, running onto the nut, it had red paint. This was still the same thing. I think it's 3 bolts, 4 bolts, whatever. It has the same thing. The paint from the top of the bolt, or the stud, whatever you want to call it, running down onto the nut, and it matches. It ain't like that it's been moved or anything. They haven't done shit to it. That's my same old turbocharger. But I should have took pictures before. There's writing on the engine. Same writing that was there, same place. I can't prove it. I was dumb. I should have took pictures of everything. But people told me that they were pretty good, and yeah, until I read the BBB ratings, and they suck. A lot of problems. A lot of people taking them to court. Fried chicken. But I have no way to prove it unless I get somebody to look at the motor mounts, see how much rust is on the boats, hooking them up. Whether or not, because you know damn well you put a new boat in, it's going to be new, or if you clean one up, you're going to put oil on it to make sure the nut runs on the threads. So you're going to have oil. If they're just plain dirty, my case is proven. They did nothing. That's why I want pictures of them. I got all the time in the world. I'm trying to get it done this weekend. Hey, Santa Cruz. I'm going to try to get it done in a week or two. If not, well, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and live with it. I'm out almost $3,500. Weight is now, I put everything, right here at school time. Somebody helped me out and gave me some money, a little bit of money, and that's how I was able to get the kids' school clothes, shoes, everything to go back to school. Because I put all that money into the car. Well, now I'm going to have to wait till the first of the year before I could really get it fixed. Okay, you take care, Mark. But I do want to get the pictures done before, and if I feel that the engine was not replaced, I'm going to try a lawsuit.
Quit now, please.
Hello, lady gaming and fun. Yo, Pussy Willow, what's up? How you doing, AR boy? 69. AR said, hi, mama.
Hi.
I might even try to get down on the I don't know if I get back up. Hey, let the trolls talk about that one. Papa got down on the ground, can't get back up. How did the brakes at all feel on it? Good?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Because that's one thing that's on there, check brakes, check everything. Are you ready for the weekend? But no, honestly, the way it sounds, it's missing on 2 cylinders. Vacuum could be. We'll see. Even if I got to order the damn switch, I think I could put it on myself. I just got to find the damn thing. I think it's down low on this one. He said he had something to do, that he'd catch me later. Yeah. Oh, he went to Karen's house. Ooh. But I'm going to replace it, and if it still runs shitty, I'm going to put a new battery in it. Something they should have done. They've been working on it since the end of May, and you would think that they'd put a battery in it rather than have to jump it every time they wanted to check it out. What? Bob Rob? What are you talking about? Yeah, well, this thing seems like it's missing. So what I'm going to do is see about getting a new battery, throwing it in it. Yeah. No, vaping's worse for you. Okay, where'd you block him?
Didn't see what he was saying.
I'm just some loser. I'm a torture. What's bad about that?
Toucher.
Oh. Well. Batteries are going to run me about 100. I think I got that. Oh, okay. A toucher, okay. Thank you, Mama. They told me what's wrong with it. I could get the damn piece for $67, a battery for about 100. Put the piece on, throw the battery in it, and it should get up and kick ass. And if it don't, well, then they lied to me and other shit's wrong. Now the Boy Scouts guy is a what? Millionaire, and he was a toucher. Wow. I don't know. Free Kyle? What? I don't know. Ooh, enjoying a good cigar and a nice a nice glass of bourbon. Glass, I know. These store-bought dentures, hey, oh yeah. They're about ready to fall out right now. I hope that's all it is. I mean, like I said, I should be able to put it in myself. I think I have some idea where it might be. Well, right now it doesn't run, so yeah.
Oh, I didn't say nothing to her.
Yeah.
We pull into the driveway and all of a sudden, my car, my car.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Aunt Teresa. Happy birthday, Aunt Teresa. Happy birthday, Aunt Teresa. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a good one, Aunt Teresa. Oh! When was it? Today or yesterday? Miss Lee Shook. Happy birthday to you.
Yesterday.
What?
Yesterday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, a day late, Miss Lee Shook. Happy birthday to you. Sorry about that. I wasn't on yesterday.
I said happy birthday to her.
Did ya?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. She was in here earlier. She was in there, I think, my afternoon one too, and I forgot all about it. Well, they say they needed more. They needed enough $300 of fake set. Motherfucker broke her rear view mirror. I'm going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to get out there and get it done. I'm going to do one thing that they couldn't do. Put a battery in it. They've had it for 3 months working on it. So they had to jump it every time they tried to check it. They couldn't think to put a battery. And when you go into the shop, you see this whole line of batteries. Did you see those?
Yeah.
Underneath that one dude's desk?
Yeah.
And that's an easy $100 they could have made off me. Battery's about what, 120? I have to take the one out and have Mama go get one. I just don't want to order the vacuum switch right now. I want to take the old one off and make sure there's several different ones, so I'm going to make sure I get the right one. No problem, Seamus. You've been in here quite a bit, and more than happy to do it. Well, you have a good night, Panther, and have a great weekend. I gotta find my box of tools. I don't see it out in the garage. I guess it's out there somewhere. Yeah, it's only like one bolt. You unplug the little clip, the electrical clip, take the little vacuum hose off, put the new one on, tighten down the bolt, put the electrical clip back into the little clip area, put the vacuum hose back on, put the battery cables back on, then, it should run. But it probably won't, because I feel there's more wrong with it. It ain't that hard to replace. I've replaced it before on other cars. Not Volvos, but other cars with turbos. You got a little bleeder thing usually that you have to let the air out. Because if you release it and you pull it out, gas is going to fly out every which way. So you let the pressure out. It's like a little tire, nipple on it. And you just hold it down with a screwdriver, so let the air all out. Remove it, put it back in, because there would probably be a little gas leaking out. Put a little bit of oil on it, not motor oil, because they got a synthetic oil that you use. Put on it around the bushing, and yeah, pop her back in. No big whoop. And then it should run good. And if it don't, they lied to me once again. But yeah, somebody said, vacuum, it sounds like a couple of cylinders are missing. Well, that's what this sounds like. I'm praying it don't need a valve job. If it does, they're going to take it back and get me another engine. Because I paid for a damn good engine. It ain't nothing. Like one screw holding it, one plug, then you pull up the little vacuum hose. If I got enough, I'll trim the end of the vacuum hose off, so, the ends sometimes get a little dry rotted. Check them out, make sure they're not dry rotted. If I were to replace the whole vacuum hose, it ain't that, it's just follow it and hook it up where it goes. No clamps. They just fit on the nipple. What it is a little vacuum that, like you hit the gas, okay, the turbo kicks in. Take your foot off the gas, the vacuum kicks it off. And it depends where it's at on the engine. That's the only thing. Some cars, I know they have them underneath even.
Yeah, squirt carb cleaner down the vacuum hose. Yeah, I've done that. Then if it's a leak, you pull off the vacuum hose, measure it, clip it, push it on, push the other end on, you're all set to go. You know, when they told me it was a vacuum hose, I'm thinking, okay, that's less than a 10-minute job, 20-minute job, depending on where you have to go. But it's the switch. It's an electrical switch. It turns on and off the turbo. No problem. Like I said, it's 2 bolts holding it, screws, whatever, holding it on. All that there is an electrical plug-in thing. You unplug it and you take off the vacuum. You take it off the firewall or whatever, you know, the engine. Put the old one or new one back on. Hook back up the little clip for the electric. Make sure it's cleaned out. I take a wire brush to it, a little wire brush, clean it off, so you get a good connection. Put that on and put the vacuum on, and it should be no problem. Yeah, basic stuff. What a pervert. I mean, I've worked on enough cars. I feel, you know, that's just a simple fix. Fuel fires and air car will run. Yeah, fuel fire, yeah. You have ignition, you got gas in it, ignition, and it's getting enough air, it'll run. I've had fires at the carburetor, had to replace the floats. No big whoop. I could rebuild a carburetor, I could rebuild a starter, I could rebuild a damn alternator. You know, a lot of garages, they charge you what? $50, $75 for a damn alternator, starter, whatever. And all that they do is replace the little parts inside. You put the brushes on, you put the little condenser in it, all good. Oh, and that only runs you about, well, it used to run about $5 for it. And we used to charge like $35 for a new one, or used one, or rebuilt. Well, it is rebuilt. But we used to pay $5 for the little kit, rebuild it, and charge them $35 for a rebuilt alternator, which it is rebuilt. I rebuilt them.
The answer is no. Calm down, Heather.
SmackDown will be out at 10.
What?
SmackDown's not at 10, not 8.
Well, we'll record it for you. You get home from work and you can watch it. What they got on?
Football.
Yeah, football. Bellbrook gives golden. Oh, that's high school. High school football on rather than wrestling. That's okay. We still get them. Nowhere to get mad.
Every Friday, football, wrestling 10.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Rick.
You got to remember, it's that time of season. Basketball, football's on, and you know, sometime your wrestling ain't on. Yeah, I got to trace it tomorrow and see where it's at. Or Google it and find out where it's at. 2000. A ghost. I'm talking to myself.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but when they told me $300 for this little switch, I remember old days, they used to charge like, you know, I don't know, about $15-25. I started to, and the guy, you know, he was almost in tears. Well, it ain't my fault. I mean, I just work here. Yeah, Haley said he sounded like he was ready to cry over the phone when I got there. I mean, it took a little while. He waited on somebody else, even though we were ahead of them. And then he came over, can I help you? I go, yeah, I'm here for the Volvo. I says, here's the paperwork, paid in full. Paperwork says paid in full. And when he was out, came out back, he said, well, he would like to have it for a couple more days to get it running right. God damn, you've been 2.5 weeks just doing this vacuum. Come on. And you want $300 for a part? A vacuum, okay. Turbocharged vacuum switch. They want $300 to replace an up to $85 part. They want to charge me $300. He goes, well, this is a price Volvo, the Volvo company charges us. Yeah, no. A lot of Volvo parts are, manufactured through Bosch. And I know this for a fact. Volvo don't make all the parts for them. Bosch does. Little electrical components, vacuum hose things, those are all through Bosch. Which is Volkswagen or, German made. I will make sure it's Bosch. Am I right? Anybody worked on Volvos? Know anything about Volvos? Been years. As Saabs, yes. A lot of Saabs parts are Bosch. Electrical units. I know they used to be Bosch. No, I ain't gonna get no Mopar or something put on it. I mean, yeah, it's gotta be Bosch. Some work pretty good. But I know, foreign cars, I know Saab, Fiat, Volvo, those I know for sure are Bosch parts. You're a Ford guy. Well, I'm a Mopar boy. I like Mopar. I'm not big on Fords. Back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, they had a lot of transmission problems. It's a cheap car. They used to be death traps, but they're getting better. I mean, they were Korean made. I wouldn't knock them for around town. They'd be a good car. I own a Ford. I own a Ford Flex. I love that car. Plus, I also have a 2002 Trailblazer. That's a little over 85,000 miles. Yeah, I had to put get transmission work 2 years ago. Finally got it tuned up. But me, I've always loved Mopars. I've owned a 65 Dodge Monaco. I've owned 68 Fury 3. I owned a little 1976 Spirit of 76, which was a Duster body, but our Duster body, no. It was a Spirit of 76. It was a Duster body, but it was supposed to be a Dodge Dart, but it had a Duster body. I've owned quite a few Chrysler products. I've owned a few Chevys. I had a 69 Chevy Impala. I owned a 66 Chevy convertible. You know, Fords. Hell, one truck I owned was an F-100 Ford truck. Wow, that's a lot of miles. See what I mean? I mean, used to be structurally that they were a death trap. Okay, anymore they've gotten better. I mean, for like, I've thought about buying my daughter one, a new one, but well, you know, for 20-some thousand, you could buy a new Hyundai, the little one. That's all she needs to go to school, but Haley, she wants a Ram truck. Or an F-150 or 250 or something like that. She wants a big ass pick 'em up. Which I would feel safe, you know, with that. Put my teeth back in. Get air gas hogs. Yeah, that 3 months is something. I go by 3,000 miles. You know, I don't go by the 3 months rule.
Holy shit!
Gotta mute.
First football game, Sydney 6, Greenville 0.
56-0, Sydney. Over Greenville.
Second quarter.
Oh, second quarter. 56-0.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's some delayed? Yeah, Sydney's winning. There's the score. Oh, my. They got it streaming on YouTube.
Oh.
I hope they win. I think they will.
No, I didn't mute. That's okay. So they're not playing at home.
No, they're in Greenville.
They're in Greenville, okay. $56-0 at halftime. Sydney High School versus Greenville. Look up the stream. I ain't even watching it. How'd you find the stream?
Huh?
How'd you find the stream?
It just popped up. I was going through, it's SHS TV.
SHF TV?
Yeah.
Look it up.
No, if they were playing at home, she'd be there.
Right. Because she's in the band. Well, I know she had practice. Let me look it up. S-H-F-T. was last year. That was last year. I can't find it. Yeah, it's halftime. Too damn much. That's why I wrote my own. Turbo vacuum sensor on 2000 Volvo. Okay, now to show where it's at. Aha! There she is. Okay, no problem. Yeah, each year they're in a different place. Is that the same thing? Fuel pressure sensor. Hello, Steve.
The turbocharger pressure sensor, or turbo sensor for short, is a pressure sensor that's responsible for measuring the output. It's not that difficult of an instrument. The process will go along. It's a pressure sensor. Well, as with every instrument, they make it.
Yeah, that don't say where it's at. The cars. Lady Airways. Y'all figure it out tomorrow. Hope everybody's having a great night. Hit that thumbs up if you would, please. How you doing? I'm thinking about getting off here. It's getting late. I gotta find out where that sensor is on that car. I can follow the hoses. Let's see if I can find it, but I got an idea. So I want to thank y'all for coming in. Hit that thumbs up if you would, please. I'd appreciate it. Make the memories with your family and friends, and I will see you when I see you. Bye for now.